New epic monsters have been revealed here in the Servants of Kings mini box. Boys, it's goddamn time. Konami's done it again with a new sexy mini box that has all the cards you could probably not imagine, because there are cards that had me going nani. But this is going to be a cool little video for you to just listen to in the background while you're doing whatever. I'm going to talk about these awesome cards, and it's also going to have some nice little visuals for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the soothing, smooth, chocolate sound of my voice as I tantalize your ears with my opinions of cards. Let's go. So the first card that we have here is the ultra rare Man-Eater Bug. Wow, I did not expect to see this card so soon. We were actually talking on the chat and someone mentioned when Man-Eater Bug enters Duel Links, it's over. Well, my boy, you're finished, because Man-Eater Bug is right here. And in case you didn't know what he does, he's a level 2 Earth insect, and he's a flip effect monster. Flip him over, his effect is very simple. Target one monster on the field, destroy that target. Pretty cut and dry to me, and I think that it's definitely a card that you're gonna have to be on the lookout for, because you're gonna need this card and it might see some play. You know, Hane right now is not seeing much play, but this card is more powerful than Hane. It actually destroys the card rather than returns it to the hand. So permanent monster removal is good, and it's easy because it's a flip effect. So this could be a devastating card late game or a devastating card early game. It's one of those cards that's pretty much good whenever you have it. So get ready, boys. The man-eating beast has arisen. The next card, Dark Magician of Chaos. We also talked about this card on the stream, ironically. This card has been heavily eroded since its previous release, which basically said when this card was normal special summon, you could get a spell from the graveyard back to your hand instantly, and it basically was a free move. Once it kills a monster by battle, banish the monster, and also when it's destroyed, or well, not when it's destroyed, when it's removed from the field, you would have to go ahead and take this card and banish it. However, the effect has been eroded, and all the stuff that I gave you on the tail end about the effect are the same. The only real big errata is that if this card is normal special summon, you get a spell card back at the end phase rather than at the beginning. So since you get it back at the end phase, it makes the effect slower. However, it's a 2800 spellcaster that is level 8, so you cannot sleep on that. And you know, level 8 is a very strong level in Yu-Gi-Oh in general. So a level 8 monster is welcome in the what I want to call it, the grand scheme of the cards that are in the game. A level 8 is definitely welcome. I'm ready to receive this level 8 spell casting beast. Looks like level 4 monsters have been power creeped, but we did not get it power creep to the point where the card is accessible at a normal or a common, but it's basically a super rare. So Vor's Raider, the level 4 Beast Warrior, which has tons of support cards, so Beast Warrior decks could see some play. Not sure how it will be viable for how competitive it could be, but 1900 beater is nothing to sneeze at. So level 4 Dark monster as well, Beast Warrior, 1900 attack, 1200 defense, vanilla, all around good card. And I'm pretty sure you'll be seeing some guys play it, and I know Kaiba has to have voice lines for it because it's Vor's Raider. It's one of his best level 4 monsters. Blade Knight is another card that has been released that could see some play. I think Blade Knight could be an awesome card in this format, especially with cards like Man-Eater Bug running around. Handless combo with Blade Knight and Gaia, Swift Gaia, could be amazing. Combined with Blade Knight, you're going to be able to stop Man-Eater Bug. You're going to be able to shut down those mill decks, maybe depending on the type of decks that you're playing, like that has stall and random face down monsters with annoying effects. As long as Blade Knight's attack can go through, you're good. So if you didn't know what this card does, It says when you have one or less cards in your hand, this card gains 400 attack, so it goes to 2,000. And if you control no other monsters, the effects of your opponent's flip effect monsters and effect monsters that are destroyed by this card are negated. So basically, if you have Blade Knight on the field by himself, he can negate your opponent's effect monsters. And with 2,000 attack, that's strong enough to eliminate all the monsters till your opponent runs out of resources or clears him off of the field, which if you do have some different options, hopefully you can, you know, bounce back and finish him off. Now here's a big super rare that I am anticipating could potentially change the flow of the game, the flow of the gameplay on Duel Links. Draining Shield. Now if you doesn't know what this card does, it says when your opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and then if you do, gain life points equal to the monster's attack. Now the reason why this is important is because it negates an attack. That's why this card is important. It negates an attack. It does not turn it to defense, or it doesn't alter like the monster's state in any way. It just negates an attack, and having attack negation made a huge difference in Yu-Gi-Oh, the physical trading card game, way back in the day. So coming in Duel Links, I would imagine having attack negation will matter. So people who love to play cards or decks like extra tilt, or that Merrick tilt deck, right back at you tilt deck, those kind of decks are going to get stronger with something like this out, because being able to negate an attack and to gain the total of a monster's attack, you know, most of the monsters in Duel Links have real thick attack, but also what this card does is open up vulnerabilities on your opponent, because this card cannot be chained. So that's also another reason why you might not even see play of this card, because it can't be chained. And in a format with things like Cyber Angels, you might not see it in one of those more aggressive decks. So this would be more of a tool of a stalling deck. So Duel Links just got more annoying if you hate those kind of decks. Now here comes a huge power creep for returning monsters from the grave, Birthright. So this is a continuous trap card that says activate this card by targeting one normal monster in the graveyard. You can special summon that target face up attack position, and when this card leaves the field, destroy that card or destroy the monster, or vice versa. So Birthright basically can bring back any normal monster in attack position. So now, even though there are like similar cards that can put like monsters like Blue Eyes and other things in the grave, this actually gives power to other normal archetypes. So people who are playing, it's definitely not as fast as Spirit and Insight, not at all, but it does open up decks to have similar plays like Spirit and Insight. Like for example, if you had Tribute to the Doom and the Blue Eyes, you could Tribute to the Doom, pop the Birthright, summon the Blue Eyes, similar to how you could Tribute to the Doom, drop a Red Eyes, and Spirit it back. So it's bringing some of those like type of combos to the game, which I think is gonna be really good. But for normal monsters, I'm not sure if it's gonna make like a huge like boost for like normal, just like a normal deck or vanilla deck in general. But I think this is gonna be a really good tech card for people who run those decks like Blue Eyes, Vigilance, etc. etc. I think this would be a great tech card for stuff like that, and I'm sure this card is going to see a lot of play, or at least some play. Forbidden Chalice. Now this card is a pretty cool card. It says target one face-up monster on the field until the end of the turn. This card gains 400 attack points, but its effects are negated. Now it says that the effects are negated and it gains the attack points for this entire turn. I'm wondering if a card has like a graveyard effect, like a Kid Moto. You play Forbidden Chalice and then you activate the effect. Would it stop Kid Moto from popping its ability? I'm not sure, but I think that that's definitely something that we should think about, or if someone knows in the comments, please let me know down below. Here comes another card that I'm not too familiar with. It's called Panzer Dragon, and this card says it's a fusion of any machine and any dragon, it seems. This is if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one card on the field and destroy that target. I'm not sure why you would fuse two monsters together to get that, but I'm sure there may be some sort of shenanigan in the future that can summon this card and probably cause a ton of nuisance. So if you get one, still be enraged that it's not Vor's Raider. Wall of Disruption. I've never heard of this card, so this will be my first time ever reading it. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack for each monster they control. What? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack for each monster they control? Damn. Painful Decision. Send one level 4 or lower normal monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add one of the same name. Wow, okay. Painful Decision. I've never seen this card before either, so this will be a first time read. Send one level 4 or lower normal monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add one card with the same name as that card from your deck to your hand. You can only activate Painful Decision once per turn. Wow, that's actually pretty cool, and it literally has the Ojamas on the card because obviously it's great with Ojamas. Mechanical Chaser. Wow, it is a rare in Duel Links. I remember this card was a tournament pack prize card. It was worth like $200 to $500 at a time. I think maybe even more. But it's a level 4 machine vanilla with 1850 attack, which is great for machines, especially for Duel Links. You know, 1850 attack, and I think they got Wasteland if you want to use that, but I don't doubt you'd use that. But 1850 attack's just strong, so that's pretty good for a random rare. Enraged Battleox. Beast Warriors definitely has got that boost that I was talking about earlier. Enraged Battleox gives and actually Sacred Phoenix too, actually. All Beast Warrior or Wing Beast monsters get piercing when this monster is on the board. 1700 Beast Warrior, amazing for those decks. It's gonna really give Phoenix an edge, but I don't think that's gonna turn Phoenix around and just make it the #1 top tier deck, but it's definitely a nice addition, a nice one of to throw into a Phoenix deck. Piercing for the entire board, delicious. Looks like we got an old friend that has returned from the old Yu-Gi-Oh movie days. Pent in the Dark Clown. Now that's actually a pretty good card. Cards that stay on the board. I think this could be one of those cards that might usher in the reign of the Monarchs, but we shall see, depending on what new cards come out, because this card says when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card in the graveyard to special summon one Pent in the Dark Clown from your hand or deck when it's sent to the graveyard. This is why I say Monarchs or other cards that need big tributes, like decks based around tributing, could arise with a card like this, because a card like this could start an engine. So that's my point. Mystic Swordsman level 2. I can feel the nostalgia. If you wanted a dank duelist like your boy from back in the day, you know this card means a lot to some people out there. If you were around during the times of the Mystic Swordsman level 2, one of those level up monsters. He basically has the effect of Sasuke Samurai #2, but he has 900 attack. But the funny thing about Mystic Swordsman is, for him to get his level up, he has to destroy a monster by battle, and you know that's kind of hard because he has 900 attack. You're not gonna waste anything to boost on him, but it is possible to catch somebody slipping, attacking it with a monster under 1800, and you hit him on a mirror wall. You could get it off of that, but you know, I doubt it. But you'll probably get it through his other forms with level up or going for Mystic 4. All right, Mystic Swordsman level 4. All right, this card is pretty cool. Same effect to destroy a face down monster if he attacks it, and I believe he has the same ability that says he got to kill a monster by battle. Yeah, after he kills a monster by battle, he can level up into the final form of the Mystic Swordsman. Mystic Swordsman level 6. Actually kind of funny, they did not even bother to give this man nothing more than a rare. But his effect is after he kills a monster, you know, he can attack a monster and send it to the top of the deck. Which is awesome. You can lock up the board with that, but it is going to take some work to get this card out, honestly. And you know, he probably does deserve the rare status, but it is a cool throwback to back in the day. All right, so we have a MACHINA monster, a first MACHINA monster that I've seen in Duel Links. MACHINA Sniper, 1800 machine beater. MACHINA monsters cannot be attacked except MACHINA Sniper. That's actually pretty awesome, especially if we got some more MACHINA monsters. So let's see what else. System down. Well, I guess fuck MACHINA monsters. We're getting system down. Get them out of here. Pay 1,000 life points. Banish all machines. Get them out of here. Get all the machines off the field. I'm sorry. Let me finish that because I don't want to mislead anyone. Pay 1,000 life points. Banish all machine type monsters your opponent controls and in their graveyard. Yeah, banish all the machines, my boy. This is a pretty powerful card. If machines ever get bananas in the meta, you know exactly what you need to take. One card to shut down the system. Elemental Hero Flare Neos, the first Neo-Spatian fusion, I think, but not the one that we deserve or the one that we wanted. We know we weren't going to get the Grand, the Mole one, because we would have had to get Neo-Spatian Grand Mole. And if we get Grand Mole, that's going to form a meta around it all on its own. So we really don't want, we don't want them to throw that in there. But if they do, you know, Grand Mole will be pretty disgusting. I'm sure people would use it in every deck that's pretty aggressive. So the cool thing about these Neo-Spatian monsters is that they can fuse without polymerization on the field, but the big drawback is after they fuse, they have to go back into the damn deck. So if this Neo-Spatian monster goes back into the deck at the end of the turn, I do not really see Neo-Spatians being viable at all unless they get some sort of extra support that I haven't seen yet. As I'm going through this list card by card and I haven't looked at them yet, so I don't really know what's next. But and that's kind of funny to say it this late into the video. However, this card, I don't know. I really don't know. But his ability says he gets a boost for each monster. Each spell or trap on the field. So basically, he goes up by, I think it's 300 or 400. It doesn't really matter because I don't know. This isn't a great card. Oh, Gen X Turbine. So now we're getting more Gen X monsters. Heck yeah. All right, so while you control this face-up card, Gen X monsters gain 400 attack. All right, that's cool. A Gen X booster, but it's just cool to have another Gen X monster. We do need maybe I want to say 2 or 3 more Gen X monsters with some sort of variety and good abilities to make a proper Gen X deck. MACHINA Cannon. Oh wow, there's more MACHINA monsters. So let's get in here for this card. Wow, this card is actually kind of cool. So basically you gotta discard machine monsters from your hand, and his attack goes up by 800 for each machine monster you discarded. And you can't normal summon it or set it, but you can only special summon it by discarding machine monsters. I think that might be, I think this is really cool because if you wanted to run just a big, I don't know, you want to maybe run like XYZ deck, right? You could use the MACHINA Cannon to discard the XYZ monsters and then summon your normal summon, your level 4, and use something like Rollout to pull it out the grave and put it on your monster. And then that way you can have 3 monsters in one turn. So that's strong in any deck, 3 monsters in one turn. What you do after that, I don't know. But that's the first thing that came to mind. So yeah, more combos should be found with this card. It's easily comboed, easily. All right, here's something I've never seen before. Dark Blade, the captain of the evil world. Wow. Let's figure out what this guy does. Level 4 warrior of darkness, 1800 attack points. All right, so the cool thing about this card is like he has a built-in like union monster effect. So he says if you have him on the field, you can banish a dark monster in your graveyard to equip a light monster your opponent controls to this monster, and if this card will be destroyed, destroy that equipped card instead. That's actually pretty damn cool. But right now, let me think. Are light monsters prevalent? Oh, you can, Cyber Angels. Rip Cyber Angels with this card. This card techs hard on Cyber Angels. Wow. So if you're looking for an instant Cyber Angel cuck, this Snow Dust Dragon. Not sure what this card is. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing 4 ice counters from anywhere on the field. Other monsters with ice counters cannot attack or change their battle position. I'm not sure what cards drop ice counters, but okay. Para Tiger the Emperor Warrior. Warrior effect, level 4, 1800. Earth. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand in defense position. Ooh, wow, that's cool. Okay, that's awesome. Not sure like what archetype these things like this guy goes with, but having a card that can just summon another level 4 normal monster is cool. Having something, especially something this strong, it has 1800 attack, and it can summon a level 4 normal monster and it has no drawbacks, like it dies at the end of the turn. That's cool. This could be an engine for something. Don't really know what at the moment, but it could be for something. Dad's Feral Imp. Target 1 card in the graveyard, shuffle that card into the deck. 1600 attack, 1800 defense, reptile. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. I'm sure that somebody will take that in. Dedication through light and darkness. Now this card is going to be really dangerous with your nice, sexy, ultra rare Dark Magician and Chaos, but tribute 1 Dark Magician, special summon 1 Dark Magician and Chaos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Straightforward and awesome. Go, get you, got you, go. What more can y'all say? Machina Soldier. Wow, all the Machina monsters are just going to come out super budget and common. So I guess we're going to have another common or slash budget archetype here, but I wonder if anyone will actually play it. When this card is normal summoned, while you control no other monsters, you can special summon 1 Machina monster from your hand except Machina Soldier. That's cool. Again, having the ability to summon another monster is amazing and also could be deadly for your opponent. Neo-Spacian Flare Scarab. This card gains 400 attack for each spell trap your opponent controls. Sucks. Terrible. Cross Porter. You can send 1 monster you control to the graveyard to special summon 1 Neo-Spacian monster from your hand. Ugh. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Neo-Spacian monster from your deck to the from your deck to the hand. Yeah, okay, I guess. Gen X Power Planter. Gen X Power Planner. Nani? When Gen X Power Planner. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 level 3 Gen X monster from your deck to the hand. It has 300 attack. Gen X Worker. You contribute this card to special summon 1 Gen X monster from your hand. I can get behind that. Okay, I can get behind that. I think it might be able to have some synergy with a couple other cards. I can get behind that. That's cool. Gen X Blast Fan. I guess we're getting all the Gen X monsters we're gonna need. When this card is special summoned, you can add to your hand 1 dark Gen X monster from your deck. I don't know about all the dark Gen X monsters, but I'm sure there'll be something that comes of this. Vampire Koala. He's here to suck the cute out of your blood. God damn. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by battle with a monster, gain life points equal to the battle damage inflicted. He has 1800 attack beast. That's actually kind of cool that you get to play with a monster like that. Snow Dragon, level 4. When this card is destroyed by battle or by a card effect, when this card is destroyed by battle, Snow Dragon. When this card is destroyed by battle or by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, place 1 ice counter on a face-up monster. Okay, I guess we're gonna get some ice counter stuff. Snowman Creator. All right, this Snowman Creator card is actually pretty bananas. It's gonna be really strong for Mako. So this card says when he's normal summoned, you can create create ice counters for as many water monsters on the field, probably including himself, because it doesn't say excluding himself. So when you normal summon this card, you could get 3 counters because you know you've already played Shark in another card. Snowman Creator is gonna give you the ability to pop 1 card when he's summoned. He's 1600 attack. That's really good. Swarm of Crows. Wow, I've never seen this card before. Oh wow, it's a level 6. Wow. Wing Beast level 6. Cannot be special summoned from the deck. Well, okay, that's very specific. Once per turn, you can change this card into face down defense position. When this card is flipped face up, discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. My goodness. Wow, that's the, oh wow, that's, I have some plans for that. White Tiger Summoner. Okay, wow, there's another one of those tiger cards. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand. All monsters you control gain 100 attack and defense points. Cool. Air Cracking Storm. This card lets you attack twice basically. You can equip it to a machine monster and your rest of your monsters can't attack. Meh, it's alright. And that is it for the mini box, my boys. Let me know what you think. I think this is pretty incredible. I'm really excited for this mini box and I cannot wait. But yeah, that was it for me, my boys, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me that like, subscribe, and etc. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Keep it down.